Alright guys, welcome to Slow Motion VFX. On the last one we used the store attribute, get some values for the texture mapping. This one, let's see if we can use the store attribute again to also change the color based on a proximity distance. Let's add in the monkey, make a geo setup on that, pin it. Let's add in an instance on points. Let's make it cubic instance, way too big. We want some more, so let's subdivide it. So add a subdivide mesh, add this in, crank it up. That's too much, 2 maybe. Yeah, let's turn on cavity and shadow. This looks pretty cool. Let's add a set material. Without a set material you cannot view your material. Let's go to shading, add a new one. I'm using Dougie's awesome real-time rendering materials. For this material, let's take this bow material here, back to GeoNodes, and then say bow material here. Then we have this. I'm just gonna go and set it to Eevee, enable ambient occlusion, bloom, and screen shape, and also add a light here. Now let's add in an object for the proximity. So I'll just say mesh, add in a UV sphere, scale it down, apply the scale, and move it out a little bit here. And I don't need to see this visually, so I'm gonna go down to the viewport display as bounce, and then the spear, drag it down here. Then you get an object info. You could also just add an object info here. We're gonna make this, it's really important to make this relative, so it's moving along. If it was stationary, you will just leave it as original, but because you're moving it, you need to make sure that everything's moving along as well. Let's add in our proximity. This is a really cool node, and then we'll hook up the geo to geo here. Now let's add in the store name attribute, this one, and plug in the distance to the value and give it a name, TT. And let's go in now to the shading tab here. While you have this, let's add in principal BSDF. So let's add in the second material we want to highlight. As this object here, it gets near it, it will reveal the second material under it. So in the material, I'm just gonna add a new one, new, and if I go to middles, and then this crack middle, copy it. I'm gonna add a mix shader and put this above here. And then for the factor, I'm gonna use an attribute, TT, and plug the factor into factor, like so. And let's go back to geometry nodes. This is also called GT. Back in the geometry nodes here, let's add in realize instances. Add it here, and you already see some changes on the ear here over here. Let's add in a map range to control how much it should reveal. 1, maybe 10 here, 1 and 10 here. Here with this map range node, you just need to play with the values. As you can see, if I crank down this minimum, it gets more faded from right to left. And you can go into the shading here and then add a color ramp in between, and then we can invert it if we want, or we can just make these sliders, if they meet in the middle, we can just make the transition hard instead of soft, so no feathering. Let's go back, and now you have this. Look how cool that is, pretty cool. So that's how we get the revealing of a color. Believe you can reveal a logo or anything else, so that's pretty cool. You can also scale, also explode the different instances as you get nearer. Okay, so that was a quick one. Thank you very much guys for seeing this one. Please leave a like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye.